Namaskaram, Sadhguru. You always talk about how one should be. I wanted to know, what does it take in a person, and what can one person do to instill a quality of absolute intensity, but at the same time be absolutely relaxed?
This question comes from a certain fundamental misunderstanding which is all over the place is, right now most people are made like this. If I ask you to be intense, you become tense. If I ask you to relax, you become lax. In tension and in laxity, your ability to perceive is greatly reduced, isn't it so? Yes or no? When you're tense, you don't even see things which are right in front of you. When you're lax, also you do not see. But to be intense and relaxed is the way. Right now Subiksha asked this question, why the snake? If you spend little time with a cobra, you will see it is always intense and relaxed. Always. Very intense and relaxed. Only when its life is threatened, it may become little tense. You can allow that much for a reptile, okay? But otherwise, it's very intense and relaxed at the same time. This is the quality of a yogi, intense and relaxed. You got to work at it. When I say you got to work at it, everything that's being taught to you, whatever the practice, however simple it looks, if you give yourself, that's what it is doing to you on one level. The voltage of your energy is slowly being raised. At the same time, it is becoming more and more relaxed within you. Because intensity and relaxation are the most essential qualities for you to be perceptive. Why am I going on talking about perception is, only what you perceive you know, rest is all nonsense. You can believe this and that, but essentially, only what you perceive you know. Yes? At least you should know when you're getting into trouble. Yes? Most people do not know. Most people do not know when they're getting into trouble. They think only life situations are trouble. Life situations are situations, some we know how to handle, some we do not know how to handle, some we handle well, some we handle in a ham-handed way, something we do. But if you do not know how to handle this and this, you are in real trouble. But most people don't get it. It happened. A missionary went to a very remote part of Africa 3 centuries ago. So, he was surrounded by a very violent-looking cannibal tribe. Then he went down on his knees, looked up and said, "Dear God, I'm in trouble." Nothing happened. Then he said, "God, I came on your work and I'm in real trouble, you're doing nothing." Then God said, "No, you're not in trouble. Do one thing, you just pick up that stone which is in front of you and smash the head of the cannibal chief." He picked up the stone, inspired by God's words, and smashed the head of the cannibal chief. Then God said, "Okay, now you're in trouble." Something happened, something did not happen in your life, that's not trouble. When you don't know what's happening within you, you are in real trouble. Lifetimes of trouble, believe me. What is the nature of this life? Now, how to raise this consciousness? See, it's like this. When I came These lights were dazzling. Too much light. So I said like this, now somebody turns down the voltage and became dim. Suppose there is a light here with very low voltage, everything else is off, just one light. What do you see? You see only this piece, one little patch. We turned up the voltage a little bit, then you saw that much, oh, 5 people are sitting here. Turned up the voltage, suddenly, oh, so many people are sitting here. All these people did not exist in your experience when the voltage was low. Light was showing only this much, you did not see all this. They're all living people, but you did not see. So, consciousness is not an act. Consciousness is not something that you can artificially pump up. To be aware is to be alive. How do you know that you're alive right now? Only because you're aware to some extent, isn't it? Suppose you fell asleep right now, right here, would you know whether you're alive or dead? We know. But would you know? You do not know, isn't it? When you fall asleep, maybe you're dead, you do not know. Only from outside, because we see you breathing, we know, okay, she's alive, she's only sleeping. But in your experience, you do not even know whether you're alive or dead, isn't it? So now you know you're alive. How? Because you're little aware. If you become little more aware, you would know many more things. If you become much more aware, you would know many more things. For this, you don't try to be aware, you just need to turn up the voltage. For this, there is an established scientific process, how to turn up the voltage to the highest possible level so that everything that we can know about this life, we know naturally because it's all lit up. Nothing is hiding, everything is lit up so we can see everything. Suppose there's little light here, we can see her, little dark patch here, we cannot see them. Yes or no? Now properly lit place, you can see everything that's here. Does it take an effort? Hello? Does it take an effort? Where is this person, where is that person? Does it take an effort? No. It's well lit, you simply see. So consciousness means just this, you are well lit inside. So you see everything just the way it is. It's in this context the word light is used. Enlightenment means you're fully lit up within yourself. You may not see the light bulbs, but you're lit up. So within yourself you see everything that you need to see. Once you know this piece of life entirely, everything in the existence you know because you know everything in the existence only the way it happens within you, isn't it so? Do you see me right now? Hello? Even if you're not listening, do you see me? Huh? Just use one hand and point out where I am. You're getting it wrong, you know. I am a mystic, you know. Now, this light is falling upon me, reflecting, going through your lenses, inverted image in the retina. You know the entire story, isn't it? Where do you see me right now? Within yourself. Where do you hear me right now? Within yourself. Where have you seen the whole world? Within yourself. Have you ever experienced anything outside of yourself? No. Have you? Have you ever experienced anything outside of yourself? Light and darkness is happening within you. Sound and silence is happening within you. Joy and misery is happening within you. Agony and ecstasy is happening within you. You have never experienced anything outside of you, is that so? Did you experience something here? No. You experience everything the way it happened within you. Even right now, somebody next to you touches your hand. If someone touches your hand, you think you're experiencing their hand. No, you're only experiencing the sensations in your hand, isn't it? So in the very nature of things, you can never ever experience anything other than yourself. You think you're seeing the stars. No, you're seeing it only the way it's projected in the firmament of your mind, isn't it? You don't know how the stars are, you know it only the way it's happening within you. Yes or no? So if you want to know this better, you don't read a scripture, You don't listen to other people's discourses, you work to sharpen your perception so that you see things clearly. Now, the world is reflecting itself in the mirror of your mind. Now the only thing you need to do is, right now your mirror is little wonky. Have you ever seen yourself in a convex, concave or distorted mirrors? You go stand there, you look like this. Suppose that is the kind of mirror you have in your bathroom, bedroom, every place. After some time you would really start believing, this is how I am, isn't it? Yes or no? So you make sure you get a plain mirror so that you can see your face just the way it is, isn't it? So this is all the work is, to get your mind to a place that no grime is sticking on it. It is a plain mirror, so if you hold it, it just shows everything just the way it is, no distortion. If you see everything just the way it is, would you navigate your life effortlessly? That's all, isn't it?